Hey guys, what's up? It's me, J Daddy, here with another video. And today, we're going to be going over the newest in news for you guys. So recently, Chicken Engineer streamed on YouTube, and I'll probably leave like a link in the description or something. I was in there, he was answering some questions, I was helping answer some questions, so go make sure to check out Chicken Engineer's stream. He's going to start streaming more often now, and it's going to be around like the 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. CST time zone, so Central Standard Time. I just wanted to go over some things that have been just floating around the community that might not have been talked about, and I will talk about some things that have been talked about, so you can skip around in the video to see if there's other stuff in here. I promise there's stuff in here for everyone. But anyways, let's get into it. Alright, so first up, Chicken Engineer put this in chat. This was a few days ago. In VIP servers, each day that passes, you earn number of days, growth rate up to 25 days. In a public server, each day that passes, you can earn up a number of days, growth rate up to 100 days per number of players, max players. Numbers divided by max players is clamped between a minimum of 25 and 100%. So, this to anyone who's not like a coder or anything, this sounds like a complete and utter gibberish. Okay, what this means, Chicken has been really listening in the community recently about the whole DNA situation, how everyone's like, I can't get enough DNA, I can't farm. So, essentially what this is based on the number of days your dinosaur has, will depend on how many extra amount of DNA you get. So, it will no longer be, you know, oh, well, this creature has this growth rate, so this is all I'm going to ever get. There will be a minimum and a maximum amount that you can gain based on number of players in the server, whether you're in a public or not, and also growth rate. I've tried to talk Chicken into making it to where smaller dinos get a little bit more of an increase, but that's a little bit harder for him to do, so that could be considered in the future. But yeah, so Chicken is really looking into increasing DNA in whatever way he can for you guys. So, you know, make sure, give a thanks to Chicken in the chat or something, you know, thank him somewhere. Just show overall support, because he really is putting in the work every single day. If you join the Unhatched Games Discord, he streams almost every day nowadays, and he is working his butt off. So, anyways, next up is Kaiju Dinosaur Remodel. I'm sure you guys have already seen this thing in a number of other videos or YouTube channels. I'm sure you've already seen it. This is made by Inda. And a lot of people are like, ew, why is Kaiju Titan getting remodeled? There are a lot of other things that deserve remodels. The thing is, I'm not a modeler, I'm not a developer by any means, but I understand why. The reason why this is getting remodeled is because if you look at the current Kaiju Titan, and I'll throw probably a picture up right now of the current Kaiju Titan, the way its limbs are cut and the way the model is rigged makes it to a reanimation of it is extremely difficult to work with. It just simply cannot be worked with. So the best solution is to remodel Kaiju Titanosaur. And honestly, it looks great right now. Right now, you might be like, oh, well, it's super blocky. Like, this is a total downgrade. Just wait till the animations come out. I promise you it's going to look 1,000 times better once it has those animations. I promise you this thing is going to look great when it's added to the game. Right? You may be complaining now, but I promise as soon as you get your hands on it, you'll love it. Next up is a Parasaurlus Remodel. And oh my god, this thing has been needing attention for so long. This is not to be confused with Saurolophus, which looks very similar to this. Saurolophus is the other duck-billed green one, and I'll show a picture of it right now for a comparison. Parasaurolophus is like, if you ever watched Land Before Time when you were a kid, shout out in the comments. This is the Parasaurolophus. It's going to keep the same blue colors, and a lot of these remodels are going to seem to be keeping a lot of the same old colors, and you'll see another one later on in this video. And I gotta say, I don't know how I feel about the blue. It's unique. It's very unique, but it's interesting. It's an interesting color. I would hope that we get like a female variant, so there's different colors of it. I hope we get more of those. This next one is Kaiju Bionx. This thing was made by Inda. This thing is Kaiju Bionx. This is a remodel of Kaiju Bionx. It's interesting. From this angle, it looks kind of blocky. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I feel about it so far, but Inda's a great modeler, and I trust him, and I think he'll do Kaiju Berry justice. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Here's another look at the Kaiju Bionx model. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that shoulder. The shoulder being that round. The head, it might be the angle from this angle that the head just looks abnormally large. But the head does look a lot cooler than the current one, and I'll show a picture of the current Kaiju Berry model right now. The only thing I will say is the limbs being that blocky, like the end of the limbs being that blocky does bother me just a little bit. But don't go attacking Inda for this. He did a phenomenal job. He is a great modeler. Show some support for him. They're just really trying to stylize the game a little bit more, give it some more style. Next up is a OstroLinator. I'm really hoping I'm saying that right. I'm sure if I'm saying it incorrect, Blame is gonna like beat me over the head with a stick. But this should be OstroLinator. It is supposedly a Moosaraptor skin, but Chicken Engineer did, when he was in the stream, he did say that he was going to talk to Blamison and see if it can be made into its own creature. So this could possibly be a new creature. But as it currently stands, it's purely just Terra's Past skin. You will get these Terra Past skins from a crossover egg or whatever it's going to be called, to be determined. They were talking about it in the chat. They were saying the egg was probably going to be about 750 DNA, per egg, which is honestly super great. Because some of them were saying like 5,000, 7,000, like some crazy numbers. So we managed to bring Blamison down to about 750. Next up is this Thalass Remodel. This is the Thalass ship remodel, and I gotta say this thing's looking really cool. I'm hoping, I don't know what the animations look like. I don't have any videos of the animations, but this thing looks so cool, and I'm so excited to have it. I'm hoping that the flags don't have collision on them, but maybe like if there's a crow's nest in the top of it that has collision on that. I don't know if this is sized right, but if this is sized correctly, Kaiju Titan's pretty massive. It's a Titanosaur, so this boat is gonna be pretty massive. You probably that looks like you'd probably be able to fit like an albino terror on it or a megavore on it possibly. So I'm actually super pumped for this. This looks great. I hope we get to keep the classic one as well, but who knows. Alright, and next up, we have the Dinasus Remodel. And I know what you're saying. I already hear you saying it. Dinasus didn't need a remodel. Dinasus didn't need a remodel. I will explain it once you get to the other ones, alright? Just give me some time to explain. This honestly looks amazing. Good job, you guys. This looks absolutely phenomenal. This was made by Captain Croxy. If you're watching this video and I pronounced your name wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm really bad with names. But this actually looks so great. But anyways, something that happened today in stream was Blamison was remodeling this live for us, and I gotta say, what he was doing, I don't understand how he does this. He was like moving blocks around and like creating it from. It was crazy. It was this is all in studio. He made this all in studio right in front of our faces. This was awesome. Make sure to join the Unhatched Games Discord. All right, the devs go in there and they stream this stuff sometimes. You don't want to miss out on this, right? And if you're banned from UG, make sure to join my Discord, the Dinosaur Incorporated Discord. Blamison made this. This is the Aegisuchus remodel, and I'll show you a picture up right now of what Aegisuchus currently looks like. As much as I love Aegisuchus' current model, and you guys know that I love Aegisuchus, it needs a remodel. It needs a remodel so badly. And honestly, thank you, Blamison. This looks absolutely phenomenal. Keep up the good work. Everyone say W's in chat for Blamison or whatever. And then we got a weird DA teaser. I'm not really going to go too much into this. I'm not really sure what's going on with this. So for all you DA players, there might be an update for you guys soon. But here we have Parasaurlus Remodel and Dinasus Remodel. And you may be wondering again, it's like, wait, why are they getting remodeled? Why are both of those things getting remodeled? If you look there's a little bit more texture on Parasaurlus right here than the current one. The head shapes were studied a little bit better because Trashy's model for Dinasus' head was a little bit off, and that I'm not attacking Trashy anyway. Trashy legitimately said that it needed work. Honestly, I'm not gonna complain. This looks great. Again, Captain Crocky. This is great. I love this. And then here's the important part. Here's where I'm going to explain why the Croc got remodeled. We got Sarcosuchus, we got Aegisuchus, and we got Machimosaurus. Okay, so the thing about Crocs, they have the same body type. Okay, so I don't quote me on this, but I want to say that the same base body of the Croc was used in tandem with all of them. So they were all streamlined into one body. That way they just remodeled all of them and just like moved around the heads and stuff. So honestly, I can't wait to play as the new Magic skin. I can't wait to play as Aegisuchus. As much as I love these two, and I'll show them right now at some point. Current Aegisuchus can't climb for crap, and neither really can Machi. And these honestly look so absolutely phenomenal. It's actually crazy. The size, man, the size is really shown in this picture. I don't know if this is accurate sizing. It probably is, but man, this really gives some scale. I don't know if Sarko's gonna be upsized or something, but this looks absolutely great. Alright guys, and I'm just going to give like a little PSA at the end of the video for anyone who kept on watching, you know, shout out in the comments if you made it to the end of the video. All of the skins, right, and I'll show the list right now of all the skins that went from limited to tradable. These skins at the current moment are really high in price because they just came back out, like this, they just got reobtainable. You're going to see things being traded for like 2 hybrids, 3 hybrids. For all you guys who are trying to get into trading and trying to trade these stuff, right? For if you're trading these things away for hybrids, if you're a new player, or not necessarily a new player, but if you are a player who does not have hybrids, trade your stuff now. Trade these skins now. Get yourselves those hybrids, because after a few weeks, these things aren't going to be worth as much anymore, especially if the player count keeps going up, because today it hit like 2.9k players today. So make sure to trade those skins up so that you can get those hybrids that you've always wanted. And for all you guys looking to get these skins, wait a little while. Give it some time. Give the market some time to level out a little bit. Let some of the old veteran players hop back into the circulation, bring more of them into circulation, because as it currently stands, you know, a lot of these skins are not going to be in circulation until a little bit later. Give it like a week or two. And then you'll really start seeing the real price of these skins show up. There are some remodels, like Little UFO's remodel is going to come, so this thing could possibly raise up in value. Not sure. I honestly am super excited for this remodel made by Dinosaur, and I'll throw it up for you guys if you haven't seen it yet. Looks absolutely phenomenal. But that's all I have for you guys today in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!